Howdy fellas, I thought I'd make a quick review about this little bit of kit here. If you were a member or were a Saddleback Leather 2024 club member and you purchased yourself one of these bad boys, they're military duffel bags, you'll know it's a worthy piece of kit. Pretty straightforward, nothing too flashy, simple old soft leather. It's basically what it is, really, military duffel bag. But this one in particular here, what happened was I did purchase one in the first half of 2024, and it was my everyday use for work. I work in construction, so whether I'm driving to work or whether I'm catching public transport on the train, I would load this with at the bottom, I'm not sure if you can see it right here, but I've got my special way of packing it. But underneath here is my tool belt, and I don't unpack it right now, but it's got all my tools, and I've even loaded my steel cap boots in there as well, along with all my little items, such as the wallet, earpods, rosary beads, keys, you name it. On the top compartment, I'd have the harder. Shit. You can't see it all. It's all in there, but my lunch would be in there. Yeti bag. Yeti 1.8 litre drinking canister. And this would be my regular day pack. Now, I'm aware that this was designed for travelers, for backpackers, day trips, whatever, but I felt it's quite handy as as someone that works in construction. You can make it your day pack for your work commutes, going to work and whatnot. So what happened was, I bought one of these bags in the first half of 2024, and I used and abused it. It was a beat up leather bag. This one that you're looking at in particular, this bag is literally no more than 1 week old. As of the filming of this video, today was my second time ever bringing it out. So she's still, in a sense, brand spanking. She's still not fully broken in. She's still fresh and supple, as you can tell by the color of the patina. She's still got some time left in. What happened was, when I bought it back in 2024, it was used and abused, roughed it up, tumbled, everything. And because this bag was probably not designed for the weight that I was using and abusing with, this rivet started to give way, along with the stitches here. And what happened, as the months went on, the stitches began to run a little bit weaker, and they gave way. The plan was for me to send it back to the US, get it back into their factory, give it a bit of a repair, and then send it back. But something happened in Australia Post, and they lost it. It was a good bag. I loved it, so I ended up buying a new one, and that's what we're looking at right now. This is the new one, literally no older than a week. Then I found out today that the Australia Post, they found it. They got back my old bag, and I want to show you guys the condition of what a year and a half's use of this kind of bag is. And I want you guys to let me know, what do you personally think, as a leather bag enthusiast or as a saddleback leather enthusiast, what do you think is a better looking bag? So this is the one that's barely a week old. It still has that classic tobacco look. It's thicker in its texture. It's not too worn in. This is what we're looking at. This is the old school. It's really beat up. It's got its own patina. It's because it's so worn in. And I know Saddleback Leather says they've got a warranty for 100 years, but this is barely 2 years old. It'll be 2 years old in March 2026. But you can kind of see it's definitely been up a bit. That's the problem I had, which led me to sending it back to the US. I don't plan on sending it back to Saddleback Leather anytime soon. I think what I'll do I'll just go to a local shoe shop, and maybe they can stitch something up for me. But the point of this video is just kind of give everyone here a rough look at what 2 years, just under 2 years of use and abuse can go to of a bag like this, to go something like this, to go something like this. And now, I don't know. Do you guys still think I've got a lot of life left in this one? She's seen it. She's seen many days, bro. On the job site, out and about, under the Australian sun. That's all watermarks. I don't know what to do with this. You know, I'll chuck a book in here, and then I'll put it in my day pack, and then, like, you know, maybe some coffee we get on, a bit of food, whatnot. Anyway, I'm just rambling in this video at the moment. But you tell me in the comment section. Do you think that this is still a good bag? A good quality bag? In comparison to what's essentially brand spanking new. Right, boys, cheers.